Good evening everyone and welcome back to some more of our MLW Battle Royale pay-per-view. This one is going to be a Brawl for All match between Tom Lawlor and Jake Hager. Now, a Brawl for All match is something that we are going to make a championship of a little bit later on, but essentially it is a match that will take place inside a steel cage, so no interference can happen, and the only way to win is by submission or knockout. So, it's going to be a very interesting one, this, between two former MMAs. Two former, I suppose, yeah, mixed martial artists. Yeah, so former MMAs would work, yeah. I was going to say two former MMA stars. Not quite sure they were stars, but, well, I suppose they're big names, aren't they? At the moment, it's Jake Hager who is looking pretty strong. Brings Lawlor back up, but Lawlor fighting back with a shoulder tackle, taking Hager down. And a big boot across the chest as well, and a boot in the kneecap. And a boot right into the gut before now going in for the first submission of the match, a crossface with the arm hooked behind his own neck to really wrench that side even more. But Hager fighting back, and there's a big strike right in the face. Yeah, like I said, we are going to make a championship out of this in the future, involving obviously all of these sort of people that we believe are good at this sort of stuff, including the likes of Brock Lesnar in there, I suppose, Bobby Lashley, Del Rio did it once, didn't he? Jack Gallagher for a bit of a jobber, because he did some MMA stuff. I think Akam or Razor, one of those two, did some MMA in the past as well. Kushida's done MMA as well in the past. Who else is there? Ken Shamrock, Dan the Beast 7. And we can also just involve some of those other guys. Maybe Conor McGregor could be involved. Be interesting to see those sort of mixture matches, wouldn't it, really? Nice little roll through there by Tom Lawlor. I think that might have just been a little bit of habit there. Sort of went to the roll through into a pinning predicament. Obviously, pins are not going to win you the match in this situation. But now working on that arm once again. Hager able to break free. Of course, Hager's going to go for that ankle lock a little bit later on, I would imagine. That's going to be his main line of attack. As Lawlor now in with the DDT. Hager now rolling over Lawlor before stamping on that arm once again. It does seem like Hager is going more after the arm and the neck than the lower body and the ankle. So either he's playing mental games here and trying to confuse Lawlor in what he's going to try and attack, or he has something different in the arsenal that we were not quite expecting. Oh, here we go now, working on the knee and the leg. Maybe just working on all the body parts, you know. As Lawlor catches him with a boot in the head and then in with a big clothesline. Oh, Anthony Ogogo could be involved in this as well. I mean, horribly, we could involve the Big Show if we gave him his WND finisher. Maybe if I need to make the numbers up, we can do that sort of stuff, maybe. I don't know. Hager now springs up with a big splash. Now brings Lawlor back up, but Lawlor was fighting back straight away with a shoulder tackle, taking Hager down. And filthy Tom Lawlor now, big clothesline, lines up for the second, and then in with that leg lariat. And there's the fight back, though, straight away from Hager, flattening down Tom Lawlor. We still need to do a Cruiserweight Championship tournament at some point as well. There's just so much stuff we need to do, and there's just so... I don't say so little time, there's loads of time, isn't there? But there's just so much stuff I want to get through. I suppose we could do the Cruiserweight title tournament and just do it as a slow burner like we did with the tag team title. Just did it like 1 or 2 matches. Oh, God. That's what happened there with Hager. He just sort of bounced around. But all this is legal. They can use the cage and everything like that to their advantage. No disqualifications, no countouts. But like I said, the only way to win is by knockout or submission. As both these guys now trying to use the environment to their advantage. We could just do 1 match a day, maybe. That could work. Yeah, 1 match a day could work, I think. As, oh, there we go. The guillotine choke now locked in by Lawlor on Hager. Will that be enough? It is. Tom Lawlor gets a submission victory over Jake Hager. Right, where's me rank? I didn't even do the rankings for the last match. Bloody hell. I'm doing very well here, am I? Yeah, so Tom Lawlor. Let's have a quick look where he sits in the rankings. Tom Lawlor. He's in this, isn't he? Filthy Tom. Have I spelled his name right, or have I just not put him on the list yet? Tommy Dreamer, Tom Pritchard, Tom Code, Tom... Yeah, there we go. Tom... That's what I just typed in. Okay. So he gets a singles victory. That puts him up to +1. Hager was on -1 already. Now he's going to drop down to -2. Wow, so not good for Hager at all, but great for Tom Lawlor, filthy Tom Lawlor, who now moves up to +1 in the rankings. Right, there we go. We got any more Tom Lawlor coming up this week? Nothing planned in for him yet, to be honest. But not saying it won't happen. But there we go. Great match and a great win there for Tom Lawlor. It gives us an idea of this sort of Brawl for All tournament we are going to do in the future, which I think will be pretty cool. Of course, if you've enjoyed this one, hit the like, subscribe, and all the good stuff, and I'll see you again next time for some more of the MLW Battle Royale pay-per-view. Good night.